I just took a weekend off, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and all last week. Just been busy, also been sick for a few days there and everything like that. So I just took a couple days off, and then it ended up being in a week. So I feel much better now, but I got to go Thursday for treatment, so I'll feel much better after that. Just been doing stuff around the house as much as I could, and everything. So this is my first day back to work. Hopefully it won't be really hot today. I think it's going to rain. It is very cloudy and things like that, so So, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much for being here. Like I said, I just been taking a few days off. We didn't go out and investigate over the weekend. Me and my dad is planning on going out maybe Wednesday of this week, and get a little bit in. Yeah, I'm on my way to work this morning. This is my first day back, so I got this long week ahead of me. I got a feeling it's going to rain today. It looks like it wants to rain. It's pretty cloudy. The moon is out halfway, but he is got some clouds up in front of him pretty thick. So I hadn't really checked the weather to see if it's going to do anything or not. trailer. Oh yeah, I understand that. I do understand that. Alright, come on, y'all cars. You think it is your birthday? Yeah, we're planning to go out Wednesday night, maybe around 6 o'clock or 7, somewhere in that area. We are going to go to a different set of woods. Hopefully we get the same stuff going on then and as we do when we go to other places. Me and my dad and Michael and Chris and his wife may go out and do something on the following weekend that I'm off. Hopefully we go do something as a group and things like that. I think we may either show up over to Bridge, or we might show up at the Daniel Boone's parents' grave a little bit earlier in the day when it's a little bit daylight, so we can see a little bit and won't get run out by night people. Then again, me and my dad, we might go do a little down low investigation at the big cemetery that we always go to, and just we'll go live, but we won't have it all lit up like we normally would. I will shine a flashlight and and shine how I got the stuff set up, and me and my dad's gonna sit in the middle of the circle with the cat toys and stuff like that around us, and see if we can't get something to communicate with us through the cat toys or the gizmo and grandpa and stuff like that. Oh yeah, that will be something to experience right there. We might go out to that cornfield over at my dad's house and do that. That'd be a good place to do it. If I know them people in that house through the woods won't get all uneasy, Oh, really? I'm gonna tell you right now, it'll be pretty cool. You don't have to have a whole lot, to be honest with you. But I can't believe somebody wants to take something like that, Good morning, Wendy girl. Wendy girl, sorry. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much for being here. I hope all y'all had a happy Easter, good Easter. I did. We went to church yesterday morning, and then we got home and we went to Wendy's to get us some food, and then we come home and eat and crashed. That's about all we did yesterday. I said, yeah. I think that's about what time I went to bed. Either 7:30 or 8 o'clock one last night. Because I got back as soon as we crashed yesterday after we ate. I think I got up about 6. Fixed me something to eat. Chilled out around the house there for a minute and decided to just go ahead and get back in bed and go back to sleep. True family. Oh yeah. I will be mailing out the things this week, Windy Girl. I finally got those little bubble mailer things in, so I will be sending everybody's packages out. Sleep. I don't drink Coca-Cola. Oh, really? Friday, me and my dad did go to my friend's house for a little bit to do a base reading of his house and things like that, and find out where everything was happening at and stuff like that. But that was around about 2 or 3 o'clock Friday. That's the only thing that we did this week. Things like that. But Wednesday and Thursday I was just sick. I didn't really feel good Thursday. Wednesday I didn't feel good, but I didn't feel like I did on Thursday. Thursday I didn't really feel good. Over it. Okay, I'm not actually over it. I understand that. I understand that. Yeah, about the same time Friday, we had a fire call, so I ran that. and everything. So then we was just getting ready to get started with the investigation, me and my dad, and we got that call. So we ran to it. We was right there, right in town, next to the station. So we did that. We wasn't on it but about probably an hour and a half to 2 hours at the most. Yeah, last, I can't remember if it was week before last or last week one, there was some up in the mountains up in Low Gap, up in Fancy Gap area, Low Gap, North Carolina. That's just up off 77 up in that area. Pretty much almost a lot of mountain was burnt. I don't know what actually happened or anything like that, but I think it might have been this weekend, this week. I think it been Wednesday, I believe it was. I was laying in bed and listened to the radio. They called out any departments in the county to head up that way if they had any available trucks and personnel. I hadn't followed it anymore. I don't know if it's contained or what. Good morning, Lucy. How you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. My cousin and my aunt now will be coming back down from Virginia on the 10th, or the week of the 10th, weekend of the 10th, or somewhere in that area, to pick up her little kitty cats. We're going to be doing some investigation, and we might go over to the bridge, John Martin's, the Rock House, and do an investigation. We'll go live. As long as we don't get run off, we'll be doing pretty good. And to work the other night, so I had watched your stream with your interview when I got home. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Ron was a good guest. I enjoyed having him. He's always going to be welcome to the Cops Talk Show. I think he had fun just stepping away from all his stuff for a little bit, and have some fun. He is writing his book and stuff like that, so and I'm kind of glad that he took time out and come and hung out with me for a while on the show, and everybody interact with him a little bit. I really enjoyed that. We're going to try to get it planned again, and we'll do it again. Probably maybe towards the end of the year or so, and everything. He said he has a deadline on his book coming up here, so he has to spend a lot of time on it. He hadn't done many shows lately and stuff like that, so that's going to be pretty cool when he gets back. I hope everybody can go over and check out his channel and hang out with him and stuff like that, and leave some comments, let me know where you come from. He does like to see where everybody's from and stuff like that, and just let him know that I sent you over. You come from Crossover Paranormal's channel. If you want to let him know what part of the United States you're from, that would be pretty cool. Thursday, I will be going down to the doctor for a treatment, so I might not go live on Thursday morning. It's really according on how I feel when I get up and get ready to go down to the doctor. That's the moon up in the top of the screen there, y'all. It is behind some clouds. Some rain clouds, actually. Sorry for the dirty windshield. Every time I clean it, it gets dirty by the daggone bugs and pollen and everything else. Good Lord, car, you can go just a little bit faster. I did a couple of times, but I didn't see anything. I wouldn't know what to do if I looked back there if I did see something other. I'm not sure if I'm in the right area. I don't know if it's on over toward, like going towards Moxville on 601 or back up towards Mount Airy area on 601. We're in Yadkin County right now, so Moxville's over in Davie County, and they didn't really specify what part of 601, you know. Might have to do a little bit of digging into it, dig a little deeper, and find out about where it's at. 'Cause I know 601 by heart. I mean, it's like a memory. I traveled this road for a long time. Used to take my uncle to the doctor over in Moxville. Yes, I want to get 2 sausage biscuits, and that's it. I need some hot sauce too. Thank you, bud. Song Arena Run the Rosie was about that. Oh, really? I'm gonna tell you another creepy song, and it does creepy. I didn't think about it until yesterday. Well, not yesterday, it's Saturday. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about. A guy named Tiny Tim. He listened to music from the early part of the 1900s, like the 20s and the teens and the 30s, on them old photograph records. You know, the ones you had to wind up, had that big old giant speaker thing on top of it, stuff like that. Well, he started listening. He only had one record, and he always listened to just that one record. His name is George Kerr or something like that, but that wasn't a good stage name. And I've been watching a lot of his stuff on YouTube and everything, and this guy's like 6 foot something, and his name was Tiny Tim. That's his stage name, and he wrote the song "Tiptoe Through the Tulips." And then the voice that he sings in, oh my God, you talking about creepy. Now that does bring back some vibes from the 20s and the 30s. Back around Halloween, when these kids dressed up in them homemade costumes. That'll make your babies born naked. But I just like the learn about him. He's a little bit different from a lot of people, and I've been learning a little bit about him. But they said that song, that's a song he sung when he had his heart attack, and on stage, his first one, he spent 2 or 3 weeks in the hospital recovery. Then he was getting ready to do a show or something there, and the doctors told him he can't perform no more, and he didn't listen to his doctors, and that's what happened. He passed away on stage or something or other. He was American, but his mom and dad come from overseas somewhere. They lived up in New York, up around where the immigrants and stuff came across, somewhere in that area. And that's where he was raised at, stuff like that. And then you just have to watch some documentaries on him. I mean, he had a wild life. Look like that car in front's got holes of termites. People in medieval times, people thought when you sneeze, your soul left your body, and that's when the term bless you came from. Oh, really? Huh. Didn't know that. Yeah, the name of that song is called Tiptoe Through the Tulips. If you want to go check that one out, I mean, literally, it is crazy creepy. I hadn't gave much thought to it until I was watching some documentaries, and that was one of the songs that's most, I like to listen to it, but it does get you to thinking. Sunday night I might do a show. The facts about the old days and stuff. If y'all know anything, I would look up and see where some stuff come from and things like that. And if y'all had any that y'all know of, bring it up in the chat and stuff like that. And I think it would be a good show from the older days. Creepy songs that will make your mind wondering about the 20s and the 30s through the Victorian area. You know, something that make your skin crawl, you know. That way everybody can interact with the topics and stuff like that. Like in the movie Tombstone, the Western movie. Back in the days, around the Victorian era and stuff like that, probably a little further back, the people that will carry the coffin to the grave, pallbearers, whatever, however you want to say it. When Westcott was standing in the woods telling, I'm your huckleberry or something like that, he referred to carrying the coffin. And I looked it up. That's where the term come from. The little handles on side of the caskets and the coffin and stuff, that's called a pallbearer. Something like that. I might have butchered it, but it's somewhere in that vicinity. That's a fun little fact to know. That is one of my favorite parts in that whole movie, though. I think the guy that played the Doc Holliday, I think he was a good actor. All right. But that's what I think I learned that when I was doing the show on the funerals and stuff from the Victorian era, which I might go back through that series again and redo some of it and talk about more funerals and stuff like that. The traditions and all that stuff like that, why they wore black and all. I think that would be another good redo show and stuff like that. That'd be pretty fun. If I can get somebody on to come on and hang out with me for on panel and stuff while we're doing it, that'd be pretty cool. Get their knowledge on it and stuff. Oh yeah, there's not too many people comes in the morning times. I think Daryl. I think he's probably sleeping in. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. It's supposed to be pretty nice. Hopefully that maybe next weekend, probably. We're gonna do our Victorian picnic. I gotta get in touch with Vicky. If any of y'all want to participate to come on panel, you let me know if you're going to participate in the chat. Uh, Tell about what you're having if you're going out to a cemetery and do your picnic with us. And that way I can visualize who I was going to be participating on panel, and if it's going to be pretty fun. I got to get in touch with Vicky. I know she said she's going to do it, and Spirit Brothers, I think he said he's going to try to get it to do it with us. All we're going to do pretty much is talk about our food, what we're going to eat, what we have with us, and stuff like that. and different things. And then we're going to set up a few things around the grave where we're at, like Gizmo doll and maybe a couple cat toys and different things like that. So we'll try to figure out. And if you know any history of the person that you're at, that will be, you can share that with everybody if you want, if anybody famous. That will be pretty cool. The thing is, back in the day, in the Victorian era, they will fix an extra sandwich for the deceased that they're at. Like I said, that's how these parks used to be, to where people just go hang out and eat lunch and stuff, have a picnic and things like that, and then they needed somewhere to put their dead, and that's how these cemeteries come along. And now they do have benches in the cemetery where you can sit down, and that's why that it all plays back to what they did before they started burying people in the parks. There's not much going on this morning. Oh yeah, it's going to be one of pretty cool shows. I'm going to do it either on a Saturday or a Friday that I'm off. One to other of those days. It's going to be during the day, around lunchtime or so. And stay on for probably about at least an hour and a half to two at the most. And we'll get through everybody that's on panel. I got a feeling that ain't going to be too many people in there, but it's still going to be fun. It might be on a Saturday when everybody's not at work and stuff like that. And then later that night, we'll go out and do an investigation and stuff like that. Nose is itching. So if you're interested for a few minutes on the screen or in the chat, all you gotta do is just uh, send me a message or something and just let me know. I will make sure I'll get in touch with Vicky maybe sometime today or tomorrow one and talk to him about that. And all over the place, I fell out. Oh, you're good. I'm just sitting here watching people coming in and out. There's ain't too many people moving around this morning. Dark Light Paranormal, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're just chit chatting this morning. Nothing much major. I'm getting ready to go into work here in a little bit. Still got probably another 30 more minutes before I go in. I enjoyed the investigation y'all did yesterday. I was sitting in the background listening. Oh, you're fine. I didn't chat much. I don't chat a lot when I go into things. I say hello and stuff like that. But I was there for the longest time. Don't remember a lot about it, but I do know it was really good. I enjoyed it. Uh, we're going in there soon. Oh, really? Okay. Good morning, Auntie Mama. How you doing? Oh yeah, I stopped in there. I think you and May and a couple other ones told me hey, and that was about it. I like going over there to Calamity Girls whenever I can sit down more than 5 seconds. I'm doing pretty good now. I did have a little rough go Wednesday and Thursday. I didn't go to work. I didn't even get online much. Didn't really get online, period. Oh, yeah, she did. She had a blast. I heard about it. Oh, I didn't know anything's going on. Friday, I started feeling a little bit better around lunchtime or so, you know. Hey, Lisa. And so I got out, went to my buddy's house up in town. He wanted me to come to his house and do a little investigation, you know. And I told him, I said, yeah, I'll come. And I got where I started feeling a little better, so I told him about what time I can be there. And we got there, and we done a little walk through the house, and then I went outside to the truck to get my stuff out. Pagers went off, so we ran a fire call. It wasn't what I expected, you know. It wasn't a good one. Anyway, uh, we was there probably about an hour and a half, 2, 3, somewhere like that, and then we went back home. Went back to his house actually to do my investigation. I just went and done a base reading of the house to see what kind of EMF reading that I can get all over the house and stuff like that. Hey Phoenix, how you doing? And everything like that. And then I went home and stuff like that. Find it again. Okay, cool. I watched a little bit of stuff yesterday. Like I said, I watched a lot of documentaries on Tiny Tim yesterday, and that is one of the. I didn't realize until that man said it on one of the documentaries when he was telling about it. It said the creepy song, and I thought that was really wild. I appreciate that, Lisa. Thank you so much. Mr. Fedora, he made a song, and he had music added to it and people singing it and stuff, and he sent it to me the other day, and I thought it was pretty cool. Uh, it's about me and my dad investigating and stuff like that. I thought that was so cool. I rode around Walmart last weekend that we was off, and just had it blaring, people just looking and stuff. And I thought I better go on down the road and get to the house. They might think I'm up here cruising again. And I didn't want to get in trouble, but I play that song almost every time I get in the truck. Hey, Raven, good morning. Good morning, buddy. There is a called Southern Mama. So fun. Okay, I will. I will check that out. I will check that out for sure. Yeah, please go over and check out Lisa's Knits and Vlogs. A very awesome channel. Uh, a very, very good friend. She is one of a faithful supporter. She's awesome, and she will support you. All you gotta do is go over there and become to her channel and hang out with her and have a good time and stuff, and do all the YouTube stuff and hang out every time she goes live, and put up videos. And she is a supporter, and she will support you back, and that is the truth. People coming in now like crazy. I guess I'll roll my window up. This dude here will choke me out if I don't. You don't know how to go down the yard somewhere and park. He'll sit there and smoke a whole pack before he gets out of the truck. Like Cheech and Chong coming out of his windshield. I'm just here to support y'all. I don't expect anybody to follow me, support me, or watch anything of mine. I just monkey around. Hey, you got a good channel. I enjoy watching your shows and stuff whenever I'm awake and get over there in time. We're all family here, so I want everybody to connect and hang out with each other and stuff like that. Even my little buddy here says y'all go connect to each other. Mr. Fedora, how you doing, buddy? Remember for 2 months. Thank you so much, buddy. It don't seem like it's been 2 months, has it? Oh, boy, my gut's just a growling. Yeah, I was sick last week, Wednesday and Thursday. I didn't go to work, didn't do nothing. I didn't feel good. Today, I don't feel 100%, but I feel better. Okay, Wendy, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. You have a good and wonderful, blessed day yourself. I'll be going in here probably about 25 minutes, 20 minutes at the most. No, but when I do use him, when I set him down and use him on investigations, I do put a cat ball right here in between his leg right here, especially like on the bridge when I got a flat area. But a cat ball won't stay on him nowhere, not unless if I put a string around his neck or something there and try to fix the cat toy on him somehow or another like that. But he won't he won't have one. But I always have put one right there in between his legs when I go to the bridge or a cemetery with a flat stone or something like that. Okay, thank you, Phoenix, for coming in. Okay, Velcro. I'll have to figure out something out how to do that then. I'll figure out how to fix it on there. I'm trying to get some little socks, little booties, or some mittens to put on his hands, and some kind of muffin things put on his ears when we go out to investigate in the cold. He does get a little cold every now and then, so I like to get something to put on his ears, and then get him a little gloves, little mittens, and then some little things put over his feet. I'm gonna try to get somebody to make me a little shirt to put on him and put cops on the shirt. I think that will be pretty cool to see that happen. Is makes it hard to flash. Oh yeah. Um, I'll end up figuring out something to get it on him somehow or another. The last time I used it on the bridge, um, whatever it was, whatever type of spirit it was, angry spirit or some type of spirit, I don't know. I was actually walking across the bridge and something other hit the cat toy down off the bridge, hit banged that asphalt. I mean, it banged it hard. I thought it busted the daggone thing. And time my dad was sitting on the stool there at the corner of the bridge, so there ain't no way in the world he can get up fast enough to knock it off of there. Cause my dad don't move fast enough, and I turned the camera around. That's when the recliner was sitting over there, and I was walking out towards that recliner. And time I got to the edge of the bridge, I had the camera stuff sitting in the middle of the bridge. But time I got to the edge of it, on the other end, that's when the daggone thing went off. So I rushed back over to the camera, turned it around right quick, and and everything like that. And what it was, I was surprised it didn't bust a cat toy. Dream girl, hey, cool. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you coming in. Good morning. Good morning. Uh, that was really one of the crazy nights that we had on the bridge. Besides all them times I got pinched and stuff. Uh, when Michael and Chris was with us, we did get some cool stuff there. Uh, I don't know if I think when Rick was with us, he came. We had some good stuff, but not like when me and Michael and my dad and Chris went there that one day, and we got that little shadow and stuff. Oh, cool. That is so cool. Oh, me. Ain't got much long in here, y'all. I'll be heading to bed. I mean, to work. I wish I was heading to bed. I'll be back snoozing. Y'all got any plans for the weekend coming up? I won't be doing anything this weekend, but Wednesday, me and my dad might go out. But this weekend, I got to work, so Sunday uh, night, I'll be doing a show. Long weekend this weekend. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a long weekend for me, too. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week. Oh, cool. I think the Spirit Brothers might be going out this weekend. I'm not sure. I didn't get to talk to him much this weekend since Easter and all that stuff was going on. And I didn't feel too good Wednesday and Thursday, so I didn't get to talk to him much. But I think he said him and Carl's gonna go out. One probably Friday or Saturday one to investigate, but he didn't really say for sure if they really going out. He said they might. Okay, cool. Yeah, please go check out Mr. Fedora, Warren Area Society of Paranormal. Please go over and check him out. Do all the YouTube goody stuff and everything. You would really enjoy it. You would really like to get in on his conversations and stuff. I'm just looking around, y'all, see what's going on. These people around here ain't moving like they normally do on Mondays. I got my helmet on the back of my seat right there on the passenger seat. Easy access to get. Got my gloves down hanging off the bottom of it. So when I get a call, I will end up getting that off of there and getting my gear out of the back of the truck back yonder, and hopefully they will get me a new set of gear with my name on the back of it. That will be so cool. So they know who I is when I get on the call. And dude's walking like he lost something, like he don't know where he's at. Oh man. Until one. Oh really? That's wild. See my live chat Wednesday. Live chat, live chat. I think I did watch a little bit of yours on Wednesday. I can't let you know that I was there, and then I just pretty much chilled out watching. Said hey to a few people. Is heard, and it was. Oh yeah, I did hear that. I was in there when that happened. Okay. I I'll be going to the doctor on Thursday for treatment and everything. So Thursday morning, I need the treatment. That's the reason why I got sick on Wednesday and Thursday. Feel like I appreciate that, Lisa. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got about 5 more minutes, so uh, everybody, please connect with each other. Thank y'all so much for being here. Uh, I do hope everyone had a wonderful, blessed weekend, had a good Easter, uh, and everything. And thanks for a good show this morning. This is my first morning back on. I didn't go live none all last week. Uh, this Sunday it will be an open panel if anybody wants to come up. I will try to send the link through an email. If you want to come up, send me an email at jonathanmyers74@gmail.com, and then I can get you come up. We're going to be talking about uh, fun facts from the old days, different things like that. So that's going to be what the topic is, the fun facts, and scary stuff that like bring you back to the times back in the 20s and the 30s and stuff like that, that will set the scene for the 20s and the 30s. You know, like the song from Tiny Tim, Tiptoes Through the Tulips. That is a freaky song. If you just sit and listen to it with your eyes closed, it will take you back from 1920s to the teens, you know, and stuff like that, early 1900s. And the voice that he sings in, it does make it sound spooky. So that would be really, really, really cool, you know, to talk about that. You hate that song? Now, if you listen to it with Tiny Tim saying it, it'll make you hate it much worse because it is so crazy. I've been watching stuff about Tiny Tim. He's a really interesting person, but yeah, something just about that song just kind of creeps you out the way he sings it and stuff. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's what our topic's going to be. Things that will, you know, like bring you back. Well, I won't say bring you back, but because ain't nobody here that old, I don't guess. But except for my dad, he's like 176. His birthday's coming up. My dad's birthday's coming up May 1st. I'm going to do a very special uh, show with him. I can't wait. He's going to be 177 years old. So we're gonna. It's gonna be one crazy show. Sunday night is gonna be at 9 p.m. Eastern time, so that will be uh So that will be late on Sunday night for people in the UK. And it will be early in the morning for the people in Australia. Oh yeah, that song does creep you out. That's for sure. I mean, I was listening to that song and I was watching other videos, old black and white videos that they used Tiny Tim's voice in the video that sung that song. I had cold chills on me. I mean that it. I don't understand. I don't know why, but it was just so one of those crazy feelings you get when you watch something there like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here in a few minutes, y'all. Like I said though, I'll be going into work and everything, and hopefully that the day will go by pretty fast, and so I can get home and rest again. It seems like I can't get enough rest. All right, Gizmo, you gotta go back there, buddy. But thank y'all so much for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. I hope y'all had a great Easter and everything. So I do hope and pray everybody have a wonderful, great start of y'all's week today, and have a good week and weekend as we approach it, and everything. So thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. I will catch y'all in the morning. See y'all later. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye.